Hi guys, and welcome back to another Vinyasa flow. Today's flow is going to be pretty spicy, pretty sweaty, planning on about 30 to 40 minutes. That's the goal. And we're going to be working into fallen triangle as our peak pose, and actually the connection between fallen triangle and wild thing and the transition between the two. So full body, lots of focus in the core, as well as hip openers, heart openers. We got some shoulder engagement as well. So let's dive in, let's move, let's breathe, let's sweat, and let's flow. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started in a lying position on your back. So feel free to pause the video, roll your mat out, get ready to go. And as you're ready for it, meet me on your back in a Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles the feet together, knees wide. And we're gonna let the back body drop all the way down to the mat here. Really kind of letting this flow take a slow burn, and we're gonna ease our way into the more spicier, sweatier movement of this flow. So really taking our time getting there, letting ourselves arrive in the space on your mat, arrive in the body. With the hands here, feel free to either place them on the inner thigh space. A little bit of self-touch does wonders for really just bringing yourself into your body, in this presence, in the now. Feel free if this just doesn't feel super good or available to your body in this moment, or if just this feels better, feel free to bring the arms by the side, palms facing up. So either on the thighs, palms facing up. Or you can either bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, really just whatever resonates for upper body here. Again, soles the feet together, knees wide. Go ahead and close off the eyes if you haven't already. Coming first and foremost to just recognize the natural rhythm of your breath right now in your body. And then starting to slowly deepen the inhales through the nose. And I invite you to take the exhale through the mouth. Let it go. We're gonna deepen those even more. So just one more here in your own breath timing. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Relaxing the hinge of the jaw, the space between the eyebrows, relaxing the hip space, the lower back space, relaxing the shoulders, the elbows, relaxing the knees, the ankles, the feet, all the way to the tips of the toes, really just letting all of those joint spaces in the body get really nice and heavy here. Taking some more structured box breathing to really just set the tone for the flow, getting that breath through the body, moving it through, getting energized here, and getting ready for some movement. So we're gonna inhale through the nose for 4, and we're gonna exhale out the mouth for 8 seconds. All right, let's go. As we inhale for 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 3 more breaths just like so. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more. We inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. We exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. From here, we're gonna slowly reach the arms up overhead. We're gonna bring the knees together here, and we're gonna pull the knees into chest slowly, slowly, slowly. As we do so, taking a little rock side to side without the support of upper body. We're a little bit more engaged through the core here, so nothing too structured. Feel free to find maybe some circles on the lower back here. If you like to flutter open the eyes at this point, it's a beautiful opportunity to do so as we're getting ready to take some deeper spinal movement and start to roll up the spine here. From here, we're just gonna pull the knees into chest, wrapping forearms around the shins here, grabbing opposite elbows, forehead to knee, chin to chest. And then maybe even taking some more little rocks side to side, massaging out through the spine, the lower back space. And from here, grabbing underneath the knees here, deepening these spinal rolls here, starting to energize the body, rolling up and down the spine, maybe 3, 4, 5 times. Take your time with it. As we reach the top, we're gonna cross the ankles over each other and arrive in an all four position here. And we're gonna start to mobilize the spine a bit more. Wrists stacked under shoulders, knees under hips. As we inhale here, chest lifts, arch the spine. And exhale, press out through the shoulders, we round out. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch. And exhale, press up through the shoulders, we round. Last time, we're gonna hang here for the moment. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch. And exhale, press up through the shoulders, we round out through the spine. Coming back, back flat, neutral spine, tuck the toes, press it back. Hello, first downward facing dog of the practice here. Let the head hang nice and heavy, taking some shakes and some nods. Yes and no, rolling out the back of the neck, the base of the skull, and then taking that movement into some pedals here. Inhale as one knee pulls in, coming up in the ball of the foot, and then exhale as we swap it out for opposite side. Really letting your warm-up be just that. We're not only warming up the body, the joint spaces, the blood flow, starting to lubricate the joints, but we're also warming up that connection to breath and body for that mindful movement. So inhaling with movement, exhaling with movement, making that movement intentional and mindful. Really just one of the pillars, the bases of what yoga is itself. Alrighty, coming to find some stillness here. And as we inhale, we're gonna sweep the right leg high to begin, squaring the hips off to the mat, pointing through the toe. And then exhale, we're bending the knee open up through the hip. Right heel pulling in towards right glute. Take a breath here, inhale. And exhale, we'll take a few hip circles, moving one way, rolling out through the hip joint space. And then opposite way we move through. Re-extend as we square that hip off once again to the mat, point through the toe. Inhale. And exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee to right wrist, we crunch in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee, left wrist, we crunch in, cross body. And then this time as we exhale, we're gonna kick that right foot out, landing on the knife edge of the right foot, and we hold here for a breath. Inhale, still up on the ball of that left foot. And exhale, now we spin to the inner edge of that left foot. The left foot can also be flat if that's more comfortable. We reach the left fingertips towards the ceiling, and then we extend towards the front of the mat. Big extension down left side body. We pull the hips high, inhale. Exhale, we come back through center, placing left palm down. We're gonna kick the right leg back, 3-leg plank, or you can even just drop the ball of the right toes down. We take an extra breath here, inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna drop that left knee down, kicking that right leg back. We're still in full extension here, flexing through the right foot, pulling the belly button in towards the spine here, pressing out through the shoulder blades. Almost feel like you're pulling your heart through your back body here. Nice and engaged, inhale. Wrists still stacked underneath the shoulders. And exhale, full extension, left arm extends. So we're in this advanced tabletop. Nice light, nice long line of energy from the left fingertips to the right heel. Inhaling. And exhale, left elbow, right knee, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, we crunch in. Inhale, extend, last time here. Exhale, knee to elbow, crunch in. Inhale, extend. As we exhale, we're actually gonna keep the left arm extended. We're gonna drop the left fingertips down, and we're gonna keep that right leg extended here. Just a little bit more of a stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're gonna tuck the right knee behind the left, untucking the left toes. We're gonna inch those left fingertips back so both wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders. Once again, both palms flat. And then we're gonna sink back in the hips here. I'm just gonna inch my way up on my mat a little bit. I have shifted a little bit further back. And then from here, we're gonna take that big step out once again with both palms this time. Sinking the hips back down towards the right heel. The left knee can lift off the mat here. So we're in a half cow face variation / kind of a fusion of a child's pose here. Either way here, we're getting this nice, gorgeous stretch down the left external rotators of the hip, all the muscles connected here, as well as that outer left glute space. The forehead here is not going to drop all the way down to the mat. If it does, let me know. You go. But that's probably not gonna happen here, and that's okay. Inhale. And exhale, allow yourself to sink a little bit deeper. Use those inhales to create space for mind, for body. And then exhale to allow yourself to sink a little bit deeper, relax a little bit more into that space, into what is available for you today, finding your edge. Our edge is a little bit different every day, and that's a beautiful thing when we can go ahead and honor that. Last breath, inhaling. And as we exhale, we're gonna slowly start to unravel here, coming back to all fours, wrists again stacked underneath the shoulders. Knees are gonna be underneath the hips here. And from here, we're gonna take a few more cat-cows. As we inhale, chest lifts, arch the spine. And exhale, we press up the shoulders, we round out, tuck that chin into the chest. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch. And exhale, we round. Last time here. Inhale, chest lifts, round, or arch the spine rather. And exhale, we then round. Coming back flat, neutral spine. We tuck the toes. We do that same cycle once again, and we hit the left side with it. So downward facing dog, we are back. Let's take an inhale here to prep, and exhale to meet your down dog. As we inhale this time, we sweep the left leg high, square the hips to the mat, point through the toes, right heel pulling down towards the mat. That doesn't have to reach. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. Exhale, bend the knee, open up through the hip. Left heel pulling in towards left glute. As we take some movement here, a few hip circles, move one way, and a few moving back the other way. With your next inhale here, we square the hip off once again, point through the toe, and then exhale, knee to nose, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, meet. Inhale, kick back. Left knee, left wrist, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee, right wrist, we crunch in cross body. This time we hold, still on the ball of that right foot, inhale. Exhale, we swivel on to meet the outer edge of left foot, and we can either stay on the inner edge of right, or we can spin that right foot flat. We reach the right fingertips towards the ceiling here. Pull those hips high. Shoulder, left wrist and shoulder still stacked. And then exhale, we reach the right fingertips towards the front of the mat. Big extension down right side body. Inhale here. And exhale. From here, next inhale, we place the right palm down. We're gonna go ahead and swivel onto the ball of the right foot, and then we're gonna drop the right knee down, extend that left leg out long. The shoulders stack over wrist, the belly button pulls into the spine, the left foot is flexed. Inhale, setting this foundation. And exhale, we extend the right fingertips so we have nice one big line of energy from right fingertips to left heel. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee, we crunch in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we drop the right fingertips down, but this time we're extending the right fingertips and the right arm even further here, keeping that extension, getting a little bit more of an extension through the right side body and staying nice and activated here. Inhaling and exhale, we restack. From here, we untuck the right toe. We're gonna kick that right knee, or that left knee rather, to tuck right behind the right. We're gonna sink back in the hips here. Sinking the hips back down towards the left heel. Those arms are extended out long. Nice big stretch down right glute here. Let the head relax. We can even bring a block here or a pillow or a blanket if you want to drop the forehead down to something rather than letting it just hang freely. Always options here to grab blocks and props and bring the earth up to you to make any pose more comfortable. Inhale here and exhale. Beautiful. 2 more breaths just like so. Inhaling, creating that space for the body. And exhale, allow yourself to move into that space. One thing of many things that this practice really wants for you is freedom. Freedom in your body, freedom in your mind space, freedom in your heart space, however that resonates with you. Inhale here. And exhale, we're gonna slowly inch our way back on to all fours. And we arrive back in that tabletop position. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the toes, we press back, downward facing dog, and we're gonna get into some sun cells here before we link our fallen triangle wild thing flow series a bit more before we wind things down after that. It's a little bit more movement, a little bit more stillness to come. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhaling, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knees, step, jump, hop, float. Handstand up to those fingertips. As we inhale, we lengthen halfway. And exhale, we let it go, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. We swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to that high plank, and we're gonna get a little spicy through the core. We're gonna inhale, right toes lift from the mat. Feel free at any time to just stay in a high plank hold as well for these next 3 or 4 breaths. So inhale, we lift the right toes, flex the foot. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, crunch in. Inhale to right wrist. Exhale to left wrist. Inhale, left elbow. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick back. And we drop opposite side. Inhale, left toes lift. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left wrist. Exhale, right wrist. Inhale, right elbow. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick back. We drop. and we vinyasa. Option here to press straight back to downward facing dog if you're not feeling a vinyasa right now. So we're slowly gonna lower to a hover as we swoop it up, upward facing dog or cobra, and we tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. I will be doing some videos in the future that is breaking down chaturanga itself. So if you're just not quite there for today, not a problem. Go ahead and feel free to press from high plank to down dog, and as always, take a child's pose at any time. This is your practice, your movement. Let it feel good for you. 2 more vinyasas just like that. We're gonna shift the gaze towards the front of the mat with the inhale, exhale, step, jump, or hop up to those fingertips. As we inhale, we lengthen halfway, and exhale, we let go, forward fold. Inhale, circle those arms high, all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, swan dive forward, we forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to that high plank. We do that little spicy core series once again, or just hold 3 or 4 cycles of breath. So we inhale, lift the right toes. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, right elbow, kick back, and we drop. Inhale, kick the left leg high, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow, kick back, we drop, we vinyasa, slowly lowering to a hover. Inhale, swoop it up, upward facing, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing. 1 more flow here. We look to the top of the mat, bend through the knees, step, jump, or hop up to standing. At the top of your mat, forward fold. We inhale, lengthen halfway. We exhale, we let go, forward fold. Inhale, we circle those arms all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. We swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to that high plank. Little core spice. Inhale, right toe sweep up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, right wrist, left elbow, right elbow. We kick back and we lower, left toes lift. Inhale, exhale, left elbow, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow. We kick back, we lower through our vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, or cobra, or baby sphinx. Tuck the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths. Meet your down dog once again. We're gonna get into our flow series. We got a right side to do, we got a left side to do before we dial things back. Last breath here. Beautiful. Sticking with that same elbow, wrist, elbow flow to meet us into our fallen triangle. Hello core, hello shoulders. We do just that. As we inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, crunch in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, crunch in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee, left wrist, crunch in, cross body. We kick the right leg through, landing on the inner edge of the right foot. We swivel onto inner edge of left or flat, and we reach the left fingertips towards the front of the mat, fallen triangle. Press out through the wrists here, pull the hips high, inhale. Exhale, we drop the left palm down, we swivel onto the ball of the left foot, pull the knee into nose crunch in, and then from here, swiveling onto outer edge of left foot, dropping the right toes to the inner edge of the left calf, reaching the right fingertips towards the front of the mat. Hello, side plank tree. Inhale, exhale, we drop the right foot in back of us to our wild thing, pull the hips high. I really think that transition from fallen triangle to wild thing is super fun and super challenging. Inhale here. Exhale, we stack right foot on top of left, side plank once again. And then exhale, slow, mindful transition here. Use the strength of your core to slow it down. We're gonna step that right foot towards the front of the mat, right toes pointing forward. We're on the ball of the left foot, and we reach the right fingertips, or both fingertips rather, towards the front of the mat. Crescent lunge, inhale. And exhale, high crescent, fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Inhale, fingertips come behind the head, they can interlace at the base of the skull. And then exhale, keeping the fingertips as they are. We're gonna drop the left knee all the way down, coming into a low lunge opener. Really emphasizing the opening of the hip flexor here. If your front knee here is starting to fall over your front ankle, just inch those right toes a little bit further here to just align the movement a bit more and not put any strain on the kneecap. Beautiful. Inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna come on down. We're gonna frame the right foot out. We're gonna keep those left toes tucked as they are, powering up and through all four corners of that right foot. We're gonna sweep the left toes high, hello, half split, standing half split. Let the head hang heavy here. Pull the left heel higher, activating that left glute even more. Inhale. As we exhale, slow bend through right knee. We're gonna open all the way up to a warrior two, left toes pointing towards the left corner of the mat. We have this gentle external rotation of the thighs here. Relax the shoulder. Shifting the gaze over that front middle finger. Inhale here. Exhale, we reverse the warrior. Left arm slides down the left leg. We reach the right fingertips towards the back of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, we open up warrior two. Inhale, biceps by the ears. And then exhale, slightly forward. So we're closing the angle from the right side body and the left thigh. Activating that core oblique a little bit more. Right quad fired up right here as we're holding. Inhale. Exhale, we're dropping the left palm to the inner edge of the right foot, swiveling onto the ball of the left, reaching the right fingertips high. Easy twist here. Inhale. Exhale, we're coming down, framing the right foot, and either kicking back to a high plank or kicking back to a three-leg plank as we flex through the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, lowering all the way down, swoop it up, upward facing vinyasa. Tuck the toes, fly it back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath or two, reset that foundation. We have one more side to go, just like that. Inhaling and exhaling. With our next inhale, we're gonna sweep the left leg high, and then exhale, same thing, opposite side. Left knee, left elbow, crunch it in. Inhale, kick back, three-leg down dog. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee, right wrist. Crunch it in, cross body, this time kicking that left foot through. Outer edge of left meets inner edge of right foot or right foot flat, and then we're gonna reach those right fingertips towards the front of the mat, fall in triangle. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale. We're gonna drop the right palm down, and from here we are gonna swivel onto the ball of the right foot, pull the knee into nose, crunch it in, and then we're gonna swivel to outer edge of right foot, dropping the left toes towards the inner edge, yes, of calf on right side. Side plank tree. Inhale. Exhale, we're gonna drop to the ball of the left foot behind you, wild things, pull the hips high. We're gonna open up through the shoulder here. Big heart and hip opener, you're amazing. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna come back through center. We're gonna stack left foot on top of right. Side plank, the left fingertips are still towards the front of the mat. Inhale, whoo, I'm falling. And exhale, we're gonna drop to the left fingertips here. And we're gonna step that left foot all the way through, crescent lunge, sweep the right fingertip, or both fingertips. I really wanna say right fingertips here, that's interesting. Sweeping both fingertips towards the front of the mat. We're on the ball of the right foot, crescent lunge. Upper body parallel to front thigh, front knee stacks over ankle. And exhale, high crescent. Fingertips reaching towards the ceiling here. Upper body lifts. Inhale, fingertips interlace behind the base of the skull. And exhale, we drop right knee all the way down to a low lunge opener, sinking the weight up and through that front hip. Elbows pull apart, tractioning the shoulders on the back body here. Core stays nice and engaged, pulling belly button to the spine. Exhale, we come down, framing the left foot. Grounding down through all four corners of the left foot. And we slowly power up and through, kick the right leg high, standing split. Keep a micro bend through that left leg, pull the right heel even higher to activate the right glute a little bit more. Inhale, let the head hang nice and heavy. We can always bring fingertips up to blocks here as well. Exhale, slow bend through left knee as we step all the way back. Open up the arms, gentle external rotation through thighs, as well as through upper body and shoulders, warrior two. Right toes point towards the right side, the right edge of the mat here. We relax the shoulders, we shift gaze over that front middle finger. Inhale here. Exhale, right arm slides down the right leg, left fingertips sweep towards the back of the mat, expansion down left side body, reverse the warrior. As we take our next inhale, warrior two. Exhale, biceps by the ears. Close the angle from the left side body and the front thigh by taking a little bit of an extension towards the front of the mat, activating the oblique here as well. Hello, left quad, nice and activated here with this static hold. And as we take our next breath here, we drop the right palm to the inner edge of the left foot. We swivel onto the ball of the right, reaching left fingertips towards the ceiling. Here we can either keep gaze shifted at the fingertips or shifted high up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come on down, frame the front foot. Either kick it back straight to a high plank or to a three-leg plank here. Inhale, and exhale, we drop, we vinyasa, slowly lowering to a hover. As we inhale, swoop it up, upward facing. Tuck the toes, we five black, fly back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, beautiful job. We are gonna start to wind things down pretty quickly here as we take our last breath in downward facing. Exhale, let it go. Shifting the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knee, step, jumper, hop this time, all the way through to a seated position where we slowly lower, feet flat, knees bent, arms extend towards the front of the mat. We slowly lower all the way down to a lying position on the mat. And we're really gonna wind things down pretty quickly here as we window wipe side to side. Feel free to close off the eyes here, lengthening out through lower back, hip space. And from here, we're gonna hug the knees into chest, forehead to knee, chin to chest. Opening up those arms to a T or a cactus, shift the knees over to right, head shifts over to left. Expansion down the left side body. Letting yourself wind down, cool down. Being so incredibly grateful for yourself, for your body, for showing up here today, for getting your movement in, for shifting your energy for the day ahead, and for really showing up to find a home within yourself, within your body, within your mind space, within your heart space. And that's really the goal of this practice, to find a home within yourself and not run from that one and only home we have for our whole entire lives. The most important home you'll ever care for, nourish, replenish. Coming back through center, knees into chest, and then we shift knees over to left, head shifts over to right. And for the sake of our shorter and sweeter flow, after this, I'm going to end with a shavasana, and I'm gonna let that space be created for about 3-4 minutes or so. If you'd like to stay in shavasana for longer, feel free to pause the video as we arrive into it in just a sec. And let yourself be in that space for however long you need, have capacity for, have the space for. I so honor that and encourage it. Coming back through center, knees into chest, forehead to knee, chin to chest, grabbing opposite elbows. If you grabbed the right elbow, for example, in the beginning when we arrived in this shape, feel free to swap it out. Grab left. Inhale. And exhale, we open up to Shavasana. So feel free to extend the legs all the way out, long arms by the sides, flutter the eyes closed. And allow yourself this time, this space for stillness. What can this stillness create for you? What are you currently holding on to in your body physically, in your mind and your heart energetically? Is there something you can let go right now to create just a little bit more freedom, play, joy, ease that you so deserve, and that this practice really wants for you is to be free. Spending these next few moments of stillness connected to breath. And I honor you so much for practicing with me. This is where I'll leave you for today, although we do still have a few more moments of stillness and breath together, but I will send you out in this moment and honor you for showing up with me today. Namaste. Let's find some stillness together.